Hey guys, Brandon here, the oil guy. We are in the middle of doTERRA BOGO week. I hope that you found at least one thing that you took advantage of this week. We are getting close to the end. We are on day 4. So welcome to doTERRA BOGO week, day 4. So today's BOGO we're going to talk about is actually a I don't even know how to say it. BOGT, buy one, get two free. Okay, so we're going to talk about the oils, what their uses are. We're going to use a couple tools again to find out how we can use them, the emotions linked to them, and then I have a new book today that's going to talk about some recipes that we can use to help clean. Okay, so you want to stick around to the end for the cleaning portion. Okay, all right. So today's BOGO on day 4 is by Spearmint. Get lemon and eucalyptus for free. Okay, that's right. So buy one spearmint and get both lemon and eucalyptus for free. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into what these oils can be used for. So first, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Modern Essentials book. Again, if this is your first time seeing this book, there is a link in the comments. So the first one is the spearmint. Okay, so the spearmint, the uses that it has listed are for cooking, of course, and okay, so if we have those occasional stomach upset issues, we can use this for that. So cooking, great in desserts. If you want a nice minty, either frosting or something like that, this is great for that, okay? Also, we're gonna take a look at a lemonade recipe later that has spearmint in it. It's pretty awesome. All right. So this one is in the same family as mint, but it has a lighter taste, I feel like. It's not quite as potent. All right, so then the next one is eucalyptus, okay? And again, in case this is the first time you've seen this, I love this book because it lists all the uses, plus at the end, right here, is all of the research that they've done on this essential oil. And you can look it up yourself. You can use either Google Scholar or whatever other way that you have. Pretty awesome. But it gives you a very brief synopsis of what they found in that research. So this one has quite a lengthy list. Eucalyptus, the one thing that I love for it most is support with my lungs and my breathing. Okay, so I love to add this one to my diffuser to help open up the lungs. It's great for that. Couple other things that it is great for. It is great for the brain, okay? It helps increase the flow of blood to the brain, and obviously that will help make it work a little bit better. Maybe it gets you out of that brain fog and different things like that, okay? It can help with muscles. So if you have tense muscles, you can rub this on and it'll help with that. If you have any other issues with like maybe tension in an elbow or a shoulder, you can rub this essential oil right on that, okay? So perfect for that, and it's also great to diffuse in your diffuser, as I mentioned earlier. And the last one here is lemon. Now, lemon is a big boy. It has 2 pages of information on it because it's so popular and it has so many things that it's great for, which is why we kind of are talking about cleaning in this episode, because lemon is a great oil for cleaning. You've probably seen it in other different things like wood cleaning or disinfectant sprays and things like that. Well, the weird thing is that you can actually use lemon just like it is, okay? So the lemon essential oil is great for cooking, obviously. You can use it for both savory, so dinner, lunch. You can use it for marinades, anything that you want to add lemon to, and it's similar to the lemon rind or the lemon zest, okay? So it's not going to give you that like acidy, citrus flavor. It's going to give you the zest flavor. So it's going to boost any kind of lemon that you use, okay? So if you're going to make a lemon curd for a lemon meringue, add a couple drops of this and it'll be like, bam, okay? So great in cooking. Also, like I mentioned, in cleaning. So we can use it to clean our environment. We'll look at a spray later, but you can do simply just water and lemon oil in a bottle like this. Always great to use glass or ceramic or metal. And this one is just lemon and water. That's it. And you can use this to clean around your house. Now, if you're cleaning wood, you can use just olive oil and lemon. I've done that to polish my floors. It also helps get all of the goo off too. You can use lemon oil just like it is and just put it on, let it soak for a little bit, and then wipe it off. You might have to repeat if it's a really like gooey mess, but it's great for like stickers or the different glue that gets stuck on some places. Like when you buy something, it has that weird glue on it. You can use this for that. Awesome. And then of course, we can use it to cleanse inside of our body as well. So it's great to just add, so this cleaner that I made for cleaning around my house, as long as it's fresh, I can go ahead and drink it straight out of the bottle just like it is. And it's gonna help me. So I can use that to help clean out my insides. So I can use that to help clean out my organs and all of that. It's gonna help flush any of those toxins out of my body. So love lemon. I could go on forever about lemon, but those are some key ideas, okay? Now, I have used this one before. Or no, actually, I haven't used this one before. I used this guy before, the Emotions and Essential Oils Wheel, which I love. But for this one, I am actually going to read right out of Emotions and Essential Oils so that you can get kind of an idea of how these touch on your emotions and how they can connect with those. So again, I love this book. It is set up similar to the Modern Essentials where you can just look up each individual oil. So here, the first one, spearmint, and there's a whole list or a whole section of how this can interact with your emotions. So it talks about the emotions, the negative emotions, the positive emotions, and then just how, if this is the one that you really love, there might be a good reason for it. Now, I'm not gonna read the whole thing to you. I'm just gonna pick out a couple key points for you, okay? So spearmint is associated with overcoming these negative emotions, like fear of public speaking, being timid, holding back your opinions, or if you feel like you're inarticulate. So you can use this on your body or throw it in a diffuser whenever you're going to be public speaking or something like that. I know right now a lot of us are jumping on Zoom and doing different video things that we're not quite used to. So spearmint can help us kind of overcome the fear of that, okay? Now, some positive properties that can be associated with, so if you want more of these, this is what you want to use it for. So confident, articulate communication, clarity, and courageous, okay? So if you want any one of those, you can, again, introduce this, put it on your body, the temples, back of the neck, behind the ears, pulse points, or bottom of the feet, and this will really help with that, okay? So let's see, I'm just gonna read the first paragraph here so you can understand kind of some of the insights that this book gives us. And I did drop a link below you can get this either from aromatools.com or on Amazon, and that's the link that I left below is on Amazon. So this says, spearmint inspires clarity of thought and confident verbal expression. Individuals in need of spearmint may hide their thoughts, opinions, and ideas by withholding their voices. Spearmint encourages inner clarity about one's personal convictions and opinions. It then assists individuals in translating their inner clarity into words. Okay, so that's just the first paragraph. There's two more on here. So it gives you kind of an idea of how you can really go deep with these essential oils and find out what you really need and what your body needs. So that is spearmint. Now the next one, let's take a look at that one. That is eucalyptus, okay? So the negative emotions that we try to overcome with eucalyptus are attached to illness, clingy, defeated, despairing, desire to escape life or responsibilities, imprisoned, powerlessness, or powerless to heal. Okay, so those are some deep ones in there. And especially at this time, with everything that's going on, this one could really help a lot of us, okay? Whether you are struggling with an actual illness in your body, or whether you just need to fix the mental focus and be able to overcome those things, okay? Now, the positive ones might be the opposite of that, but ability to heal, So it will actually help you help your body to heal, because our bodies have everything they need to heal, but we have to help them with that. It's going to increase wellness, help you feel liberated, responsible, and encouraged. Okay. So if you need any of those things, eucalyptus is going to help with that. Now, the first paragraph for that one says, the strong medicinal aroma of eucalyptus demonstrates its powerful effect upon the physical and emotional bodies. Eucalyptus oil supports the soul who is constantly facing illness. They may get well for times and seasons, only to return to a common cold, allergies, or congestion in the sinuses and respiratory system. So if that sounds like something that might affect you, eucalyptus is definitely one of those that can help with that. And the last one here that we're going to look at the emotions is lemon, of course. And we talked about the amazingness of lemon. Now let's look at it from the emotional side, okay? So it says lemon is the oil of focus, okay? So keep that in mind. So some negative emotions you might want to overcome and you want lemon to help with would be if you're confused, if you have an inability to focus, you feel mentally fatigued, again, one that might be common right now, a lack of joy and energy, learning issues, if you're feeling guilty or disengaged, okay? So lemon can help with all those things. And now the positive ones that you want more of in your life would be if you want to be focused or energized, if you want to have mental clarity, be alert, rational, or joyful, okay? So lemon can help with all of those. Awesome. So now the first paragraph on this one, it's a little bit longer, okay? But it's because this is such a great oil. So the delightful citrusy aroma of lemon oil engages the mind and aids concentration. While lemon supports the emotional body, its major effects are experienced in the mental field. The crisp scent of lemon oil improves one's ability to focus. Lemon is a wonderful aid for children struggling with school, especially at home right now. It teaches individuals to be mentally present by focusing on one thing at a time. Lemon dispels confusion and bestows clarity. It counterbalances mental fatigue due to too much studying or reading. And lemon restores energy, mental flexibility, and the drive to complete a project. All great things for kids, but also for us adults, especially right now. If you're trying to work from home, like many of us do, we have a lot of responsibilities at home and a lot of distractions. So lemon can really help with that. Okay, so we've been reading out of the Emotions and Essential Oils book. This particular one is the 6th edition, so it's a couple years old, okay, and you can get it from Aroma Tools. All right, now the last tool that I want to use is one that I want to show you. It's pretty awesome. This one is also called Modern Essentials, but it is Modern Essentials Living, okay? This one, again, I dropped a link for, and it's perfect to look at. It has great pictures in it, thorough, and just a great little coffee table book. Great to keep it out in front of you so you can remember to reference it. So before we jump into that, let's go ahead. So they have a bunch of different cleaning ones in here. That's why I love this one. So it has recipes, like cooking recipes, okay? So savory dinner crepes. But it also has all kinds of recipes for cleaning solutions and how you can clean around your house naturally, okay? So this one here says all-purpose cleaner with Castile soap. So it says 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna bring up a couple recipes in a second so you can actually take a screenshot if you want. These ones you might have to hit replay a couple times. I'll try and read it kind of slowly. So the ingredients for this one is 2 teaspoons of unscented Castile soap. Now Castile soap, you can get that in usually at least any like kind of nutrition store, but you really can get it at Sprouts, even Stater Brothers. I even saw Lowe's was carrying Doc Bronner's Castile soap. So definitely something you can get locally. And 15 to 20 drops disinfecting essential oil. So now that would be your lemon essential oil, would be great for that one. You could also use On Guard and a couple other ones. And 1 cup of water in an 8-ounce glass bottle, okay? So that gives you kind of an idea how much liquid you need for essential oils. So about 8 ounces, about 1 cup of water for 15 to 20 drops of essential oil. Okay, and then you can use that to disinfect. There's also an alternate all-purpose cleaner. Now this one has vinegar, okay? So this one, again, you're gonna use 15 to 20 drops of essential oil. You're gonna use a 1/2 cup of vinegar and a 1/2 cup of water in that same 8-ounce glass bottle, okay? Now there's all kinds of other ones. So we have a deodorizing toilet spray. We have a lens or screen cleaner, which I love. We have dryer sheets, streak-free mirror glass cleaner. So there's all kinds of good ones in here. But now we're gonna look at a couple that I can actually show you the image of. Again, that one was Modern Essentials Living, and I love that book too. Okay, so now let me give you a couple of recipes right on the screen. So I'm gonna share the screen with you. So the first one is going to be a recipe for spearmint, or that we can use with spearmint. Now this is for a spearmint lemonade, like I mentioned earlier. So the ingredients are here. We have a granulated sugar, juice from 10 lemons, 8 cups of water, and 2 drops of spearmint. Okay, so now these essential oils, as many of you know, are very strong. Spearmint isn't quite as strong as peppermint, but it is strong. So you might want to try one and then taste it and see if you want more. Okay, if you're using it in cooking, I always recommend a toothpick because you can always add more. So you're going to juice those lemons, and then you're just going to combine everything, whisk it together to dissolve that sugar, let it chill, and it's going to be delicious. Okay. So you can grab a screenshot of this if you want, or just replay it in a minute. I'm gonna stop with that one, and I'm gonna share one other one here, actually 2 other ones. So first I'm gonna share the eucalyptus one. So for eucalyptus, this is a lavender eucalyptus bath salt. Really easy soak. You don't have to go out and, spend a bunch of money on the bath bombs and things like that, which you could make your own with essential oils. But this one is a real easy bath salt mix. So this one calls for a cup of Epsom salt. And Epsom salt can be purchased at any drugstore, grocery store, pretty much anywhere. And it's just a salt that helps with aching muscles and things like that. You're going to throw it in a bathtub to soak in. Then you're going to add a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. You can either use the fractionated coconut oil that doTERRA sells, or for this one, you can actually use that thicker coconut oil if you want. You're going to add 5 drops of lavender essential oil and 6 drops of eucalyptus essential oil. Now, it says combine the Epsom salt, basically combine all the ingredients together. Now, what I'm gonna recommend is that you put that Epsom salt in first and then add your other ingredients to that, okay? If you put the essential oils in first, they might stick to the side of whatever you are putting it in. Again, use a glass container or a ceramic container to mix this in. But if you put the essential oils in first, they might stick a little bit to the side. So I always add the essential oils directly to the salt. That way it absorbs into that. You don't have to worry about it sticking. Okay, so you can take a screenshot here. Oh, another little hack for this one. This one is great to use if you want to make something for somebody. So I used these for gifts last year. And this little bottom one, the little optional thing here where it says dried lavender, I loved this and people loved it. So you can what we did is just bought tea. We bought a lavender tea, so you could add that to it, and it just gives it kind of that extra little something to make it feel a little extra. You can also use food safe coloring if you want. Great for little Christmas ornaments, the clear ones, perfect for that. Okay, and one more recipe here that we're gonna look at that involves lemon. Okay, and now the lemon is for reusable dust wipes, okay? So you can use this around your house instead of having to spray Pledge all over the place. Sorry. So you can use this instead of having to spray those canned sprays all over the place. You can use this instead, okay? So this is for reusable dust wipes. So your ingredients are gonna be 2 cups of distilled water, 25 drops of lemon oil, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, okay? Now this is gonna help you not only clean, typically your wood products, but it's also gonna help shine them up and keep them nice and healthy. Because wood is actually a living thing, even after it's part of your, your furniture. So what you're going to do for the instructions, you're going to cut 3 to 5 cloth towels into fourths. In a large bowl, you're going to combine all your ingredients. Then you're going to soak them in that mixture, wring them out, and then you can just put them in an airtight container. Okay, then you can use these. You don't want them dripping. That's why you want to wring them out. So you can put them in either a Ziploc bag or some kind of reusable container would be perfect for this. And then you just have them when they're ready. Okay. And you can add a little bit of water if you need to help help them work a little bit better. Okay. All right. So that was all of the tips and tricks and hacks that we have for you today. So remember that today is day 4. So we only have today and tomorrow left. And I'm pretty sure that tomorrow is going to be an amazing one. So the only oil that we knew about that we haven't seen in the BOGOs is the Rose Touch. So for Rose Touch, they told us there's going to be 2, we're going to get 2 oils with that one. So if you buy, tomorrow's going to be buy Rose Touch and get 2 things. Okay. So come back tomorrow and check that out. If you've been thinking about getting Rose Touch, but you didn't want to spend the money, now is the perfect time because you're going to get 2 things with it. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, or even if you're not, head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, please. And if you're watching this on Facebook, or if you're not watching it on Facebook, head over to Facebook and like my page there, okay, at Brandon's Wellness and Essential Oils, or Find the Oil Guy. All right, guys, so I am Brandon. I am the Oil Guy, and you can find me at Find the Oil Guy. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you're having a wonderful week.